In the book The Lord of the Flies, written by William Golding, a lot is said about human nature, which is shown in the constant struggle between good and evil. Ralph is seen as more of a level-headed and logical leader, whereas Jack succumbs to savagery and becomes addicted to power and violence. In Jack's case, we get to see savagery at its pure form, which brings up the question, are humans inherently good or evil? Well, the short answer to that, according to William Golding, is that humans are evil. Evil is our first motive, however we choose to not be evil because society tells us to and rewards us for being good. Think of a situation where you see a wallet on the ground. Your first instinct is to think, someone could take that, or I could take money from that. However, society has trained us to stop and think in these situations. We either don't do it because we could get punished for it, or we don't do it because we think it's morally wrong. Nevertheless, we did stop to think about taking the wallet, which is because evil was our first motive. This was evident in The Lord of the Flies. Without the pressure of society to do moral things, the boys are more inclined to sin. This was the case in events that transpired in Castle Rock, the stone throwing with Roger, and the killing of Simon. So you might be wondering why Ralph and Piggy did not succumb to savagery. Well, they are the oldest boys of the group. Therefore, they have spent more time being brainwashed and taught by society that we must always do good. Think of our incentive to do good as a fuel bar that slowly fills up as we live in society. However, when society is taken away from us, the bar slowly depletes, which means that evil no longer becomes suppressed by our goodness, and then becomes unleashed. Because humans are inherently evil, we become naturally attracted to violence and power. We will act viciously as long as we can get away with it. Therefore, when Jack's vicious actions started yielding positive results, there was no incentive for the boys to be good, so they all joined Jack in being evil and doing what they want. Therefore, we can conclude that evil is an internal condition suppressed by rules and norms of society. When you take away these regulations, humans want to revert to their regular state of being evil. However, if humans were constantly trying to sabotage each other for selfish reasons, then civilization would not last, which is why a society must have rules to survive. So the next time your teacher asks you to be quiet, listen to them, because they're just trying to save the world.